Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, I welcome you all to our online English class. In today's class, we are going to be continuing the lesson, the proposal children. In the last two sessions, we have seen Lomov and this girl Natalia, they are having a marriage proposal and they both enter into a silly argument regarding the ownership of the land. Let us continue through the lesson and find out what is happening children. Natalia, no, it was you. Chubuko, I tell you it's not my fault. Lomov appears at the door. Now you talk to him yourself. Lomov enters exhausted. My heart's palpitating awfully. My foot's gone to sleep. There is something that keeps me pulling in my side. Natalia, forgive us, Ivan Vasilievich. We were all a little heated. I remember now. Oxen Meadows really are yours. Lomov, my heart's beating awfully. My meadows, my eyebrows are both twitching. Natalia, the meadows are yours. Yes, yours. Do sit down. We were wrong. Lomov, I did it on principle. My land is worth little to me but the principle. Natalia, yes, the principle. Just so. Now let's talk of something else. Lomov, the more so as I have evidence. My aunt's grandmother gave the land to your father's grandfather's peasants. Natalia, yes, yes, let that pass. I wish I knew how to get him started. Are you going to start shooting soon? So now this girl, okay, after this fight, Lomov is leaving the place. After she comes to know from her father that Lomov had come, okay, to speak about marriage with Natalia, now she is realizing the mistake. She doesn't want this proposal to slip away just because she had an argument. So she is asking the father to go and bring back Lomov. And Chubukov is not very happy because just before they were in a heated argument and he didn't want to go and ask Lomov to get back to Natalia. But since this girl was insisting, Lomov is brought back by the father. And he is telling, I am not willing to speak on it further. You, if you want, you can speak with him. So he is leaving the place and Natalia, now she is initiating a conversation with him. But still there is this ownership of the land is still going on between them. But this girl is telling, no, the land is completely yours. You are a man of principle and you are so just. And I only now remember that the land is yours. So she wants to slip away from this argument and she wanted to start some other conversation to ease off the situation. Lomov, I am thinking, and meanwhile children, what was happening, this Lomov was not feeling well. Okay, his eyebrows were twitching, his body, okay, one side of the body was pulling, his heart was pounding so fast. So all these physical troubles were also there with him, but still he sat there and he was there in conversation with Natalia. Lomov, I am thinking of having a go at the Black Cock, honored Natalia Stepanovna, after the harvest. Oh, have you heard? Just think what a misfortune I have had. My dog Guess, who you know, has gone lame. Natalia, what a pity. Why? Lomov, I don't know, must have got his leg twitched or bitten by some other dog. My very best dog, to say nothing of the expense. I gave Mironov 125 rubles for him. So no, they have now switched the conversation. Now she is asking if he is there in any shooting, and all of a sudden Lomov remembers to say Natalia that his dog has gone lame. Lame is some physical inability. Okay, the dog is not able to walk, some broken leg or hurt leg. Okay, so the dog has gone lame. And he had brought the dog for 125 rubles and it was the very best dog of all. Natalia, it was too much, Ivan Vasilievich. Lomov, I think it was very cheap. He is a first-rate dog. Natalia, Papa gave 85 rubles for his Squeezer and Squeezer is heaps better than Guess. Lomov, Squeezer better than Guess? What an idea. Squeezer better than Guess. Natalia, of course he is better. Of course, Squeezer is young, he may develop a bit, but on points and pedigree he is better than anything that even Volchansky has got. Lomov, excuse me Natalia Stepanovna, but you forget that he is overshot, and an overshot always means the dog is a bad hunter. So now she is telling, why did you get the dog for 125 rubles? It is so costly for such a dog. And he is telling, no, my dog is a first rate dog, so I find it very cheap. And she is also explaining her own dog. So her father has a dog called Squeezer, and they have bought him for only 85 rubles, and that dog is much more better than Guess. Guess is a dog of Lomo. So now there is an argument slipping in between about the dog, whose dog is the best, either Guess or Squeezer. This girl is telling Squeezer is better, and he is very young, he might develop a bit, and he is much better when compared to Guess. Now Lomo is laughing at this girl. How is that you are able to say Squeezer is better than my dog? And now he is giving a point. He is making a point that the Squeezer is an overshot. Overshot is it is a condition of a dog wherein the mandible, the lower jaw, is bigger when compared to the upper jaw. Okay, it does not close properly. Overshot is the protruding lower jaw when compared to the upper jaw. This is called as an overshot. It is a physical condition of the dogs. And pedigree means ancestry. Okay, the dog also has ancestry. The parents should be of a good rate dog. Okay, the ancestry of a dog is also important while choosing a dog. Okay, so pedigree means the ancestry or hierarchy. An overshot is a condition, I told you, wherein the lower jaw is protruding when compared to the upper jaw. So a overshot animal is not a good animal because it cannot hunt properly. So definitely Guess is more better when compared to Squeezer. Natalia, overshot is he. The first time I hear it. Lomo, I assure you that his lower jaw is shorter than the upper. Natalia, have you measured? Lomo, yes, he is all right at following, of course, but if you want to get hold of anything. Natalia, in the first place, our Squeezer is a thoroughbred animal, the son of harness and chisels while there is no getting at the pedigree of your dog at all. He is old, as ugly as a worn out cab horse. Now, I explained it wrong. This overshot is protruding front jaw, lower jaw is a bit inside. So last time I told you the lower jaw is protruding outside, overshot is upper jaw protruding, lower jaw a bit inside. Okay. Lower jaw is shorter than the upper jaw. So this girl is telling, I am hearing it for the first time. I have never heard of something like overshot. Have you measured my dog? How is that you are able to say? And again there is a conversation about the dog. This girl is not willing to accept that the dog is overshot. And she is also talking about the ancestry of Squeezer. Okay, he is a thoroughbred animal, okay, of a first rate dogs, and the pedigree of my dog is incomparable with the pedigree of your dogs. Lomo, he is old, but I wouldn't take 5 Squeezers for him. Why? How can you? Guess is a dog. As for Squeezer, well, it's too funny to argue. Anybody you like has a dog as good as Squeezer. You may find them under every bush almost. 25 rubles would be a handsome price to pay for him. So Lomo is telling, my dog is old, but that doesn't equal to 5 Squeezers of yours. Squeezer is a normal dog. You can find him under every bush. Finding under every bush means something which is very common. Under every bush is something which is very common. Everybody has. Nothing special. So he is telling 25 rubles is a handsome amount. Handsome amount means what? It is a good price. 25 rubles itself is enough for your Squeezer. Okay. Handsome price means it is a good price to pay. 25 rubles would be sufficient. Natalia, there is some demon of contradiction in you today, Ivan Vassilevich. First you pretend that the meadows are yours, Now that guess is better than Squeezer. I don't like people who don't say what they mean, because you know perfectly well that Squeezer is 100 times better than your silly guess. Why do you want to say he isn't? So this girl is telling there is some demon of contradiction, which means what, something has gone into you which is making you to contradict everything which I say. And people like this who don't accept the truth simply for argument's sake, they keep saying like that, they keep saying some things which are not facts. So this girl is telling, I don't like such people, because Squeezer is better and it is very obvious, but still you are not willing to accept. Lomo, I see, Natalia Stepanovna, that you consider me either blind or a fool. You must realize that Squeezer is a overshot. Natalia, it isn't true. Lomo, he is. Natalia, it's not true. Lomo, why shout, madam? Natalia, why talk rot? It's awful. It's time your guess was shot and you compare him with Squeezer. So again there is a argument. They both are arguing about the dog, and this girl is telling it is time that your dog must be shot, which means what, it is too old to even live. So you are comparing such a dog with Squeezer. That was making this girl angry. Lomo, excuse me, I cannot continue this discussion. My heart is palpitating. Natalia, I have noticed that those hunters argue most who know least. Lomo, madam, please be silent. My heart is going to pieces. Shut up. Natalia, I shan't shut up until you acknowledge that Squeezer is 100 times better than your guess. Lomo, 100 times worse. Be hanged to your Squeezer, his head, eyes and shoulder. So Lomo was undergoing this palpitations. Meanwhile, this girl was arguing. So he is asking the girl to keep quiet, because he was not having the stamina to even discuss what she was talking about. And this girl is telling, I will not shut up until you accept that my dog is 100 times better. But Lomo is not willing to give up. He says your dog is 100 times worse. His eyes, his shoulder, nothing is even looking pleasing to the eyes. Natalia, there is no need to hang your silly guess. He is half dead already. Lomo, shut up. My heart's bursting. Natalia, I shan't shut up. Chubukov, what's the matter now? Natalia, Papa, tell us truly, which is the better dog, our Squeezer or his guess? Lomo, Stepan Stepanovich, I implore you to tell me just one thing. Is your Squeezer overshot or not? Yes or no? Chubukov, and suppose he is, what does it matter? He is the best dog in the district for all that and so on. Lomo, but it isn't my guess better, really now? So now they are arguing, the father is entering, this girl is calling in the father to support her argument. And Lomo is asking Chubukov whether the dog is overshot or not. And Chubukov is telling what is the matter, okay, whether he is overshot or not overshot. What does it matter now? He is the best dog. Chubukov, don't excite yourself, my precious one. Allow me. Your guess certainly has his good points. He is purebred, firm on his feet and well sprung ribs and all that. But my dear man, if you want to know the truth, the dog has two defects. He is old and he is short in the muzzle. So Chubukov is now expressing his points about guess. He is telling your dog is good, it is having a very good physique. But there are 2 points of defects of your dog. It is old now, okay, it is no more young. And the second thing is the muzzle is short. Muzzle is of this mouth part, okay, the protruding mouth part of the dog is called as a muzzle. So the muzzle is short for your dog. Lomo, excuse me my heart, let's take the facts. You will remember that on the Marunsky hunt, my guess ran neck and neck with the Count's dog, while your Squeezer was left a whole worst behind. Chubukov, he got left behind because the Count's whipper in hit him with his whip. Lomo, and with good reason. The dogs are running after a fox when Squeezer goes and start worrying a sheep. So again Lomo is telling my guess is better because in the Marunsky hunt my dog was running front, but your dog Squeezer was running whole behind, and he was not even concentrating on in the race. And Lomov is telling, sorry, Chubukov is telling it was because the dog was not in the race, it was left behind because the whipper-in is a person, okay, who maintains the dog, like how cows are whipped, a person will be there to take care, okay, like a jockey for a horse, okay. A whipper-in is a person who takes care of the dog, okay. So, he has to train the dogs, okay, takes care of the dog means what? He trains the dogs. So, that whipper-in, what he did, he hit this Squeezer, and because of that only Squeezer was not running in the hunt. And Lomov is again accusing the dog, when all other dogs are busy hunting fox, your Squeezer will be bothering only a sheep. It is not even worth, okay, of participating in hunting. Chubukov, it's not true, my dear fellow. I am very liable to lose my temper, and so just because of that, let's stop arguing. You started because everybody is always jealous of everybody else's dogs. Yes, we are all like that. You too, sir, aren't blameless. You no sooner begin with this, that and the other and all that. I remember everything. Lomo, I remember too. Chubukov, I remember too. What do you remember? Lomo, my heart, my food's gone to sleep. I can't. Natalia, my heart, what a sort of a hunter are you? You ought to go and lie on the kitchen oven and catch black beetles, not go after foxes, my heart. So, when both are having a heated conversation, Chubukov is also there in the argument. He was accusing Lomov's dog, and Lomov was accusing Squeezer, and meanwhile this Lomov was not feeling well. Okay, his legs have gone to sleep means what? His legs were not working, his heart was pounding fast, he was not able to withstand this argument, and he was telling my heart. So, immediately Natalia, what she is telling, if you are not even capable, okay, you yourself are not healthy first of all, why do you go for hunting? Okay, you better go to the kitchen and go and catch beetles. Okay, beetles are small insects. So, this girl is accusing him so bad that he is capable only of catching beetles and not joining hunting. Okay. Chubukov, yes, really. What a sort of hunter are you anyway? You ought to sit at home with your palpitations and not go tracking animals. You could go hunting, but you only go to argue with people and interfere with their dogs and so on. Let's change the subject in case I lose my temper. You are not a hunter at all anyway. So, Chubukov is now angry. He is telling you, why do you bother about other people's dogs? Everybody is jealous of everybody else. But you know, you don't go and participate in hunting. You are only interested in bothering about what sort of dog they are, and you are only interested in interfering in others' matters. Lomo, and are you a hunter? You only go hunting to get in with the count and to intrigue. Oh my heart, you are an intriguer. Chubukov, what? I am an intriguer? Shut up. Lomo, intriguer. Chubukov, boy, pup. Lomo, old rat, Jesuit. Chubukov, shut up or I'll shoot you like a partridge. You fool. Lomo, everybody knows that. Oh my heart, your late wife used to beat you. My feet, temples, sparks, I fall, I fall. Chubukov, and you are under the slipper of your housekeeper. So, now they both are, Chubukov and Lomov is fighting. Lomov is again not feeling well. Chubukov is accusing, okay, Lomov, and they both call each other as intriguer. Intriguer is a person, okay, who interferes with others, plans against them. Okay, that is called as intriguer, somebody who backbites. Okay. So, both of them accuse each other as intriguer. Meanwhile, Lomo was telling he was not feeling well, and Chubukov is telling, I will shoot you like a partridge. Partridge is a kind of a sea bird. Okay. Partridge is a kind of a sea bird, and he is telling your wife Lomo is telling Chubukov that he is beaten up by his wife. And now Chubukov is telling, you are under the slipper of your housekeeper. Both of them are talking for argument's sake. They want to accuse each other. Okay, they want to hurt the others. So they are involving themselves into a conversation like this. Lomo, there, my heart's burst. My shoulders come off. Where's my shoulder? I die. A doctor. Chubukov, boy, milksop. Fool, I'm sick. Natalia, what sort of a hunter are you? You can't even sit on a horse. Papa, what's the matter with him? Papa, look. Papa, Ivan Vasilovich, he is dead. Chubukov, I am sick. I can't breathe air. Natalia, he is dead. Ivan Vasilovich, what have you done to me? He is dead. A doctor. Chubukov, oh, what is it? What's the matter? Natalia, he is dead. So meanwhile, when the conversation was going on, this Lomo, okay, he is passing out and he is falling into the armchair. So this girl is now worried, okay, because that man might have been dead. Okay, so she is calling the father. Hysterically, she is shouting that Ivan Vasilovich is dead. Chubukov, who is dead? So he is, my word. Water, a doctor. Drink this. No, he doesn't drink. It means he is dead and all that. I am the most unhappy of men. Why don't I put a bullet into my brain? Why haven't I cut my throat yet? What I am waiting for? Give me a knife. Give me a pistol. He seems to be coming round. Drink some water. That's right. So Chubukov is now worried. He doesn't know. So he is blaming himself and he is cursing the fate. Okay, why am I still alive? Why don't I kill myself? Instead of seeing all these things, instead it is better that I go and kill myself. Lomo, I see stars mist. Where am I? Chubukov, hurry up and get married. Well, the devil with you. She is willing. He puts Lomo's hand into his daughter's. She is willing and all that. I give you my blessing and so on. Only leave me in peace. Lomo, what? To whom? Chubukov, she is willing. Well, kiss and be damned to you. Natalia, he is alive. Yes, I am willing. So now Lomo has now come back to the conscious state, and immediately Chubukov, what he is telling, he is picking up the girl's hands and he is placing it on the Lomo's hands, and he is telling, yeah, she is willing for getting married. Please go get married and you both leave the place and leave me at peace. I want some peace. Okay, I cannot withstand this girl anymore. So better get married and off with both of you. Chubukov, kiss each other. Lomo, kiss whom? Very nice too. Excuse me, what's it all about? Oh, now I understand. My heart starts. I am happy. Natalia Stepanovna, my foot's gone to sleep. Natalia, I am happy too. Chubukov, what a weight off my shoulders. Oof. Natalia, but still you will admit now that guess is worse than squeezer. Lomo, better. Natalia, worse. Chubukov, well, that's a way to start your family biz. Have some champagne. Lomo, he is better. Natalia, worse. Chubukov, trying to shout her down, champagne. So now that they both are married, even after getting married to him, this girl is again starting the conversation about the squeezer and guess, and she is asking him to accept that squeezer is much more better than guess. But this time Lomo has come down. He is telling, okay, fine, my dog is better, your dog is better than mine. So he was willing to give up to some level, but still this girl was not willing to give up. Immediately the father is bringing a champagne to celebrate the occasion, and this Lomo, what he is doing, he is shouting champagne such that the conversation, the argument of this girl will come down, the voice of her will go down, and immediately they start enjoying the occasion because they are married now, right? So they wanted to start a new life. So they wanted to be off with this argument and concentrate on the happy event. So I hope you would have understood the lesson. See you all in the next class, children. And before closing, please do subscribe our online YouTube channel for more updates.